Started. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. I think we should be live, guys, for today's possible tornado outbreak coverage. It was looking more like a tornado outbreak, honestly, earlier, but morning convection kind of ruined this event. But we still do have that 15% chance of significant tornadoes. Hey, Luca, 15% chance of significant tornadoes in effect. Guys, if you're wondering on Blaze's channel, because my friend Blaze is gonna be on, but he's kind of AFK now. I'm gonna be talking back and forth to my chat and his chat too. So we'll see what's gonna happen. Right now we got 1, 2, 4 tornado warnings in effect right now, but that's not even really the main risk area. You see this purple tornado watch box? This is your PDS tornado watch. Your particularly dangerous situation tornado watch. This is where the main storms should fire off tonight. The thing is, guys, we haven't had any warnings within this purple area, which is the PDS tornado watch. Most of the stuff actually occurred in central Illinois, which is not even the main risk. Parts of St. Louis did get some action, but it's more hail and winds. That could change though. We're still early in this event. This watch, we got a new day one outlook in an hour to see if they downgrade. In an hour, we're gonna know like a new watch update. But they did cancel some counties in this tornado watch, as you could see. So see how that's gonna play out. But this tornado watch is until 10 p.m. Eastern, guys. For St. Louis, this one, the PDS tornado watch, is until 12 a.m. Eastern. So we do have a lot of time on our hands to see if these storms are going to form in the PDS tornado watch area. If you guys are wondering, the reason why we don't have a lot of storms in the PDS tornado watch area is because of a capping inversion in places in the atmosphere. So that basically limits the storms from forming, even though we have all the ingredients. As you can see, though, the ingredients are starting not to be as good now. Like, back in the earlier risk, we did have 3,000 Cape. Now we only have about 2,000 Cape. So, I mean, the ingredients aren't going down. Time is starting to run out for this event in the PDS tornado watch. Even the significant tornado parameter is lower. So, we'll see what's going to happen here. I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe downgrade this to 10 significant chance of tornadoes at the 8 p.m. update. New tornado warning in effect.
Tornado warning for northern Champaign County in east central Illinois.
New tornado. It's an extension with the line of storms up here. Let's get going on radar right now. Look, this turned into a line event. Once you get north of St. Louis, it's more of a damaging wind threat and possibly quasi-linear convective system QLCS tornadoes possible. I do see some rotation near Mansfield, dead land around that area. I also do see a little bit of some rotation near Thomasboro. So two areas of rotation possible within this storm, guys. You got to watch out for that, guys. Let's go back to St. Louis. Actually, guys, these storms aren't really discrete anymore. They're turning more into just kind of almost a line or like a big clump of storms. You gotta watch out for that, though. As you see, we still do got on the tornado warning in Hillsborough some isolated rotation, but it's really not that strong. Wouldn't be surprised if they cancel this tornado warning on it. Oh, they did cancel it. They did cancel it. So tornado warning is no longer in effect for Hillsborough. Still a tornado warning in effect. north of St. Louis. I mean, I do see some isolated rotation here, but this should aspire to near Hillsborough. Tornado warning has been canceled over there. The main threat right now is honestly the storms up here in that line near Lincoln. As you see though, I'm gonna check up on this tornado warning in Kentucky. I think I kind of disconnected the Snapchat call with my friend. Let's see if he's even back. I think he had to go. I think my friend Blaze had to go. I mean, rotation is kind of there in Kentucky too. But let's go back to the Lincoln storms. Yeah, I am concerned for these storms. They are tornado warned, guys. Guys, my Blaze's power went out. That's the reason why he's not with us right now. His power went out because of the hail in the area. This event's turning more into a damaging wind threat, honestly, and hail. I mean, we still do got that. Yeah, his power went out, but we still do got that risk, though, for storms in that main TDS tornado watch area. I don't know why the storms aren't really firing off in that area, to be honest. It's probably because of the cap. Yeah, he's fine. It's nothing to do with a tornado or nothing, by the way. I think we have zero confirmed tornado warnings. Zero confirmed tornadoes today. I gotta double check on that, but I'm gonna take a look. Yeah, we have zero confirmed tornadoes today. So that is great news. Zero tornado. A lot of wind and hail reports, though. They said the supercell should increase within 1 to 2 hours in this area, guys. You see where the purple box is? This is your particularly dangerous situation tornado watch. If storm should increase here within 1 to 2 hours. However, I do see some popcorn storms trying to form, so we'll see, honestly, if they're gonna form or not. Still questionable, though. You guys have any questions, let me know in the chat. I mean, I do see some rotation trying to strengthen a little near Hillsborough. This tornado, I wouldn't be surprised if they re-warn this storm, honestly, because they did cancel the warning on it. Oh. Blazes up. That's me. Fox Weather is one of my favorite news stations, though. They're great, by the way. I mean, there is some rotation north of Hillsborough. I am considering them possibly to re-warn this storm. The barely in rotation. They're probably going to cancel that tornado warning. Let's take a look at storms near Lincoln. So they did cancel two of the tornado warnings in Lincoln. Actually, not Lincoln. But damn, look how far it went from Lincoln. These storms are moving extremely fast. They're almost in Indiana already, this line. Near Thomasboro, we do have some rotation here, honestly. So I'm gonna show the Cape and instability now. Blaze is sending me hail, guys. Let's see if Blaze wants to join my stream. He may be joining my live, guys. As you could see, though, guys, we do have four tornado warnings on the board right now. You gotta watch out for that. All right, guys, we're gonna show the Cape and the energy. So let's get rid of the radar. Let's get rid of the mezzos. Let's get rid of the warnings. Let's keep the watches, guys. So the mezzo fill right now. This is the Cape, which is convective available. This is GR, guys, if you want to know. This is the Cape, which is convective available potential energy, guys. The storms were actually looking a little bit, the storm energy was looking a little stronger earlier. As you could see, this was earlier. In St. Louis, we had 3,000 Cape. We had 4,000 Cape in the PDS tornado watch. Now in St. Louis, it's about 2,000 Cape. Now that's because the storms moved in and took a lot of the energy there. But that is expected, guys, so the storms went over. But no storms were over in this PDS tornado watch where the main risk is. And they used to have 4,000 Cape. Now it's down to 3 to 2,000 Cape. 2,000 Cape in majority of the area. That means, guys, if these storms do form, they might not be as strong as they were going to be if they happened an hour or two ago. Even the significant tornado parameter is still a 5 and a 3. But it was way stronger earlier. It's still in St. Louis, you got 8s and 9s. As these storms move into a better environment, they could potentially sustain, but I mean, they could be running out. Let me put the stuff back on. They could be running out of some time for this event, guys. Near Paducah, Mayfield, Union City, Cape, around that area. This event's not a bust yet because things could pop off at any minute. You mean some storms south of Memphis could start to try to form and head north. But they said 1 to 2 hours the storm should start to form. So I'm just curious in about 40 minutes when they issue that new day one outlook, if they're going to downgrade it to a 10% chance of tornadoes or they're going to keep it at the 15. That's what I wonder what they're going to do. I think they might downgrade it to the 10 sig, honestly. Just by looking at what do you think's going to happen and stuff. Guys, let's get back on the live radar. New severe thunderstorm warning east of St. Louis right now, guys. St. Louis. I don't see this much of a tornado threat, honestly, as much. More of like a damaging wind and hail threat now. But we could still potentially have issues with embedded tornadoes within this line. I would not be surprised. Yeah, this tornado warnings. Oh, they just reissued the tornado warning here. It still does remain in effect, this tornado warning. Actually, I do see some rotation, but it's really not that prominent, honestly, guys. Thank you, Grandma. Not very strong rotation on this storm. Questions? Let me know if you guys have any questions. if it's these storms are gonna fire off again. What do you guys think? What do you guys think that's gonna happen? Ooh, 60 miles an hour wind gust issued for these storms here. I am concerned though a little bit for the future. If these storms want to get together in Union City and in that area, in the PDS tornado watch, it could not be that good of a time if these storms do get together. I'm gonna check on the radar because I didn't really look at the radar near Paducah where the PDS tornado watch is. You guys see you guys see these little blobs of storms? These are the potentially tornadic storms that could potentially start to form in the future if that cap decides to break. But as of now, it's still a waiting game. Guys, we were expecting storms to form this area around 5 p.m. We were expecting storms to form this area around 5. It is now 8:17 right now on the East Coast, 7:17 Central. So these storms are kind of late to produce to start to pop up in the main risk area. But honestly, a new outlook is coming out soon, so I want to see if they really change it when the new outlook, if they kind of change the PDS watch, make it more because the St. Louis activity is gonna be almost done, guys. So most of the some of the moderate risks could be actually done within the next hour. So I'm honestly wondering what could potentially happen in this event. Because we are not out of the woods yet, guys, for storms. Still got tornado watches in Aspire till midnight. I mean, guys, they could cancel it early if nothing happens. We do gotta watch out for these storms. So, guys, how as the St. Louis stuff, the line moves this way. These are also the concerning storms that could form near Steelville, near Flemington, near Greenville. Like as these storms here push in this area, that's also a risk of it happening. So you can't call off this event yet, guys. These storms are going to be moving in a more favorable environment soon because no storms were here. It just depends, like if they get there. Quick look, guys. These storms are going to be moving in a level 6, significant 6 out of 11 on the 6 out of 10 on the significant tornado parameter scale. Anything above 3 could sustain a pretty decent tornado. So as I move, yeah, as I said, Flemington, Greenville, that's your more favorable area. Within the next half an hour to an hour, these storms are going to be pushing into that area. So I don't know how long we're going to be live for, chat. But let's take a look at the Lincoln, no, the Lincoln radar site. Yeah, I'm becoming a little less concerned about these storms here. Not as much rotation anymore. So I wouldn't be surprised if they cancel this tornado warning soon. They did, in fact, cancel the tornado warning, which was in effect for St. Charles earlier. So we now only have 2 tornado warnings on the board, guys. We have 2 tornado warnings on the board right now. And both of them don't really seem that concerning, if you want me to be honest. Both of these tornado warnings barely have any rotation on them. So, we'll see how this event plays out. Take a look at the Springville. So I want to take a look at these storms because these are the ones I'm most concerned about right now. There's severe thunderstorm warning, but they could easily spin up if they want to get isolated rotation here. So near Willow Springs and Mountain View, you guys could potentially be seeing. I wouldn't be surprised if a tornado warning starts to get issued soon as you guys move into more of a favorable environment. But for now, I mean, these storms might be starting to rotate soon. See near Willow Springs. I have a feeling, guys, as these storms move into like this more favorable environment. Because look, when you go on the meso analysis, the storms are right here. As they move into a better STP, significant tornado parameter, if these values hold, we could be in for some issues near around Flemington, Farmington, Greenville, that area. So stay alert, guys, if you live anywhere in this area. You know, I'm going to get my drawing tool. I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion for where it could be the most concerned I am right now. I'm honestly, guys, more concerned, like the most concerned area I'm at right now is this area. This is the area where I think the most severe weather could happen within the next hour or so. You guys want to know why?
Tornado
Oh,
warning
there's a
for
new tornado
Northern
warning
Fayette
right in
County in
there.
south
Take a look at
central
that
Illinois,
soon.
southeastern Montgomery County in south central Illinois.
And speaking of that, they just issued a destructive severe thunderstorm warning here. So, guys, this is the most concerning area I'm in. I think black would look better, honestly. Let's do that real quick. This is my most concerned area I'm at right now for the short-term risk. I'm actually gonna take a screenshot of that. All right. Actually, guys, let's. Ooh, new mesoscale discussion here. Oh, a chance of a watch here, guys. Severe thunderstorm watch potentially getting extended, possibly. But let's take a look at this destructive severe thunderstorm warning here. Yeah, look at that, guys. Look at that hail core here. Wow, they're showing about 3-inch size hail on this storm. And how much hail they're showing? Yeah, they're showing, yeah, 3-inch size hail, guys, on this storm. So take shelter if you live in Mountain View and Willow Springs. This is a destructive severe thunderstorm warning, guys, with a little bit of rotation too on this storm. So I wouldn't be surprised if this thing could potentially produce a tornado as it gets in that better environment where I circled. I mean, I do see some rotation here. So I wouldn't be that surprised if they do issue a tornado warning here, guys. Let's take a look at the St. Louis storm because they did issue a new tornado warning for Ramsey. Yeah, I'm not really as concerned with this tornado warning, honestly. I'm more concerned about, yeah, I'm more concerned about this one near Ramsey. Take shelter immediately if you live in this area because we do have a little bit of some rotation here. So I would take shelter if you live in this area. Let's check up on the Lincoln. I already got a radar site there, but I mean, it's still isolated rotation, but tornado warning does remain in effect, though. Let's take a look at this destructive severe thunderstorm warning. Things could fire up at any minute with this event. So, well, they're showing 3-inch size hail on this thing. Hold on, guys. I am seeing some rotation here. So near Willow Springs, I am concerned for some rotation here. We're approaching a range folding area, so that really sucks. Range folding is like basically like glitching the radar. As you can see, though, I am concerned for this storm near Willow Springs and Mountain View. This is a destructive, severe thunderstorm warning, guys. So take shelter if you live in these areas. I am also concerned for rotation here, south of Willow Springs. If this thing gets together, I think this thing's going tornado warning pretty soon, guys. So let's take a look at the storm near Lincoln. I mean, rotation did kind of die out on the storm, not gonna lie. Not really that concerned. Still a lot of damaging winds, though, guys. I'm actually the most concerned for the storm near Willow Springs, honestly, guys. I'm thinking, why am I not as concerned about these tornado warnings? Because, see, look, this tornado warning just expired up here. So we have 2 tornado warnings on the board right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up getting a third one here. So we got 2-inch size hail on this destructive, severe thunderstorm warning, guys. I am concerned for the storm. New scans should be coming in any second. So that is a concern. But let's take a look at the newest scan. All right, newest scan in 10 seconds for velocity. This is going to determine, I think, if they pull the trigger or not on this tornado warning, if they do issue one. Because it's already destructive. Severe thunderstorm. All right. Rotation kind of died out. Still a little bit. Rotation isn't as much of the concern anymore, so that's good news. We see this storm just randomly popped up. These are the things that are concerned in the future for the tornadoes. As they get in more of a favorable environment, once they get to Greenville, that's going to be when they're really going to start. That's what I'm the most concerned, guys, when they get in that area. I still do see some rotation here, so I mean, tornado warning is not out of the question. Take a look at the storm here. Yeah, no rotation. Yeah, the storm isn't as concerned behind it. Make sure I'm on the closest radar site. Alright, I am at the closest radar site. A little bit of a radar hole, guys. So that's not very helpful. A little bit of a radar hole. So, I hate radar holes, guys. As you can see, though, I feel like this radar site isn't updating as fast, but weakened slightly, though, this hail core. Still prominent. Yeah, guys, we only have 1 tornado warning on the board right now. Only got 1 tornado warning on the board right now. Tornado warning has expired near St. Louis. Yeah, these storms are kind of just turning into a damaging wind threat now, if you want me to be completely honest. A little bit of rotation near Ramsey. Not the most concerning, though, guys. 9 p.m. is the new SPC outlook. Guys, have any questions, let me know. Guys, look at the loop on this storm. Yeah, I mean, some rotation. I'm still gonna keep an eye on these storms, though. But think I'm gonna put a radar, honestly, in Paducah now, just for like the future, just to see. Like, see, look, if like like you see these pop-up storms, like if some of these things decide to pop up. I never took a look at the storm south of Memphis. Yeah, these storms aren't very impressive. They could be some starters, honestly. I think now I could only, I'm good with one radar too, guys. The event got a little quiet. Don't get your guard down because now I only have one radar tab besides GR Earth, but rotation might have tightened up a little bit, but I'm waiting on that new radar scan. Should be any second. What about Blaze? Yeah, Blaze's area should be pretty much done now. You guys want me to pull up the radar? Like say who's done and who's not done with this event? Guys, anywhere. I don't know why my tool's not working. Bro, why's my tool? Guys, my tool isn't working. I need to restart the tool. My bad. Epic pen. Alright, I got it. Guys, you see this line? Anywhere in back of this line, you're done with your severe weather. So in the front, you still got the severe weather risk. In the back, you're done with the storms for the night. So some of that moderate risk is actually done with this event. So that's why when they update the outlook in a half an hour, like about here, like, so when they update this outlook in a half an hour, this area, guys, is probably going to be cut off from the outlook. Dude, guys, still, dude, nothing is forming in this PDS tornado watch. And it's 8:30, guys. I don't want to say now, but this would be a big bust if nothing forms within this PDS tornado watch. This would be a pretty big bust if nothing forms within this PDS tornado watch. But I mean, still anything's possible. We do have one tornado warning active now, guys. So that's interesting. See, I mean, I don't know, bro. Dude, it's taking so long for this radar site to update too. I don't know what's going on. This radar site hasn't updated in so many scans, which is kind of concerning. Should be another 20 seconds. It's yellow. That means if it's yellow or red, that means it's really due for an update. I want to see if this rotation tightened, weakened, or let's see. First, let's look at the reflectivity, guys. Alright, finally a new scan came in. Gotta wait on 26 seconds for the velocity. But reflectivity, that hail core is weakening a little, guys. Now it's 2-inch size hail instead of 3-inch size hail. Still a very strong destruct storm. Oh, this storm north of it is starting to form somehow. What if there is a bust because the capping inversion was too strong? Guys, it would be. I don't need this drawing tool. Guys, if this event busts, it will be because you see this area, guys, in the purple box. It will be because this capping inversion was too strong for the main storms to actually pop up. Because literally 3 hours ago, these storms were supposed to pop up in this area. This event, guys, even if this event ended literally right now, it would be a big bust if this event ended right now. Not for wind and hail, though. Mainly for the tornado. The tornado threat would be a bust. Because, just saying, guys. Because, look, guys, this PDS watch reads 80. 80% chance of two or more tornadoes, and 80% and 80% chance of one or more strong tornadoes, which is an EF2 or greater, in this purple box. And right now, in the entire event, we have zero tornadoes reported so far, which is great news, though. But they were showing 80% chance of two or one or more two tornadoes. So, let's take a look at the update. All right, good news. Rotate. Yeah, the rotation's pretty much almost gone on this storm. Yeah, so this storm's also weakening too. How long have we been live for, chat? 37 minutes? I'll probably be live till at least 9 p.m. to assess the new outlook, just to see. Because I definitely want to assess the new outlook, you know, guys? Definitely want to assess the new outlook, see what it is. Let's take a look at the storms near St. Louis again. Just for curiosity. As you can see, though, a good amount of rain picked up by these storms, honestly. Take a look at the tornado warning, because you actually only have one tornado warning on the board. Oh, never mind, it's canceled. It's canceled, guys. So we have zero tornado warnings on the board right now, which is kind of surprising. Zero tornado warnings on the board right now. It's still gonna appear though for a while, for a decent amount of time. That tornado warning is canceled. Zero tornado warnings on the board right now. Kind of surprising, honestly. Take a look at the destructive one, because it's the closest to a tornado warning right now. Take a look at what some people said on Twitter, guys. Wait, screen froze? Are we good now? Or is it because I wasn't moving the radar? Are we good now? I think it's because I wasn't moving. I was on my other monitor looking. Still a pretty interesting event. Let's see if SPC, if they have any news for us. Yeah, not really looking at any rotation here either. Still a lot of hail on this storm, though. You got zero. They canceled this tornado warning, so technically you got zero tornado warnings on the board right now, technically. But I'm still watching these storms when they get in a possibly better environment. But Let's take a look at the meso analysis. We haven't checked those in a while. Oh yeah, Cape's still strong, but yeah, Cape's starting to go down though, guys. Still enough to sustain thunderstorms. What about the significant tornado parameter? Yeah, yeah, the St. Louis event is honestly done now. Probably. Most likely. Still a good amount of significant tornado parameter moving into the main zone, but we're just waiting for these storms to honestly just pop up. You know what I'm saying? Which these storms are. Yeah, look, guys, besides like one or two, these storms are not popping up, not doing anything pretty much. I can't wait in 20 minutes when we're gonna know the new outlook to see if it stays moderate or something. But we'll see about that. I don't see this thing staying moderate. I see this thing honestly going try to become a 10%. You got a new tornado
Tornado
warning.
warning for southeastern Jackson County
Where?
in west central Wisconsin.
Huh? Huh? Tornado warning in Wisconsin. This isn't even in the 2% tornado risk. Wow, that's interesting. New extension to the destructive, by the way. Wow, that's interesting. We don't have a tornado warning in the main area right now, but we have a tornado warning in Wisconsin and not even a 2% tornado risk. I mean, might as well take a look at it, I guess. Oh, yeah. Hold on. The storm's actually looking decent in Wisconsin. I'm not even gonna lie. Somehow the storm has a well-defined rotation, even though it's not even in the risk area. But that is a pretty tight couplet, though. Spectrum would indicate some turbulence too. So I mean, imagine if this thing is the one that produces the tornado report. That would be crazy. That would be something, right, guys? Yeah, Ma, there's a tornado warning literally in Wisconsin. Look, if we pull up it's in the 1 out of 5 of severe weather. Yeah, I'm just waiting on the new radar scan for this. For now, let's look at the destructive, because they did issue an extension to the destructive severe thunderstorm warning. Oh, did Ben Rice hit something? Honestly, we'll see that what's gonna happen here. Hold on. I am seeing some rotation. Yeah, yeah, this is getting tornado warning.
Tornado
Yep, I
warning
was
for
right there.
southwestern Shannon
I
County in south central Missouri, east central Howell County in
There we
south
go.
central Missouri, northern
Oh,
Oregon
I'm not
County in south
surprised by
central
that.
Missouri.
I am not surprised one bit by that. White Church, take shelter immediately. You have a pretty strong rotation right here. But guys, if you guys are looking, some rotation here too, guys. So I wouldn't be surprised if this storm also gets tornado warned. Guys, didn't I say once these storms enter near the Greenville area, Mill Springs, in the better environment, they're gonna start to produce? Look, like 20 minutes ago, guys, I said once the storms get in this box area, they're gonna start to maybe potentially start firing off again. And that's kind of what's happening. And we already have a tornado warning, and these storms are starting to rotate. And I said this at 8:23. So I wouldn't be surprised if things start firing off here. Yeah, we do got a rotation here near White Church, which I am concerned for, guys. Because this storm is pretty discreet, unlike the other ones. Say, ooh, wow, that is interesting. Look, guys, some rotation north of the tornado warning, which could potentially get going. Possible. Oh, we're actually closer to the. That's interesting. We're actually kind of closer to the St. Louis radar site, but it's so much more laggy. Yeah, I'm going on the Springfield one. Yeah, 3-0 Yankees. Who did it? As you can see, guys, though, take shelter if you live in Whitechurch, Thomasville, and Wilderness. Take shelter if you live anywhere in those areas, guys. See, clear rotation on this storm. It's not the most well-defined rotation, but we do have a destructive and a destructive and a tornado warning issued for the storm, guys. So I am concerned for this storm, guys. We'll take shelter immediately if you live anywhere in these areas. Most concerned for some rotation near, I can't pronounce that, sorry, but near Red Nose, I am concerned for rotation. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing gets tornado warned within a few minutes. Just by the look of it, honestly. Do you guys think this is going to get tornado warned? Because I think it might, honestly. 10, 11 minutes till the new day one convective outlook. This is going to determine how long we're still live for, by the way, once this thing comes out. And no real rotation embedded. I am concerned, though. Some rotation here near White Church. Oh, yeah, this thing got stronger, guys. Oh, yeah, this thing got stronger. Take shelter. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing could potentially produce a tornado. Take shelter, live in White Church and Thomasville and Gear. Take shelter if you live anywhere in those areas. Actually, the new tornado warning.
Tornado warning for
Extension
southeastern
up
Shelby
here.
County in central Illinois, western Cumberland County in east central Illinois, northern Effingham County in south central Illinois.
See, look, guys, I feel two areas of some possible rotation here. This is definitely rotation near White Church. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing could potentially produce a tornado, honestly. You're far from a radar site, though, so it could be some contamination. Yeah, I'm waiting for the outlook in 10 minutes just to assess how long I'm going to be live for. Because I still think it's going to get downgraded to a 10 sig. I don't think it's going to stay 15, honestly. Let's take a look. All right, let's take a look at the rotation. I mean, guys, I do see some rotation here. So I'm not surprised why this thing got an extension, but I'm the most concerned for this kind of semi-discrete cell near White Church, because that thing is the most concerning in my opinion right now. There's a lot of range trolling starting to happen, so we are in a pretty bad, guys, we are in a bad radar area, and it's just gonna honestly get worse from here, unfortunately. So that is annoying. New tornado warning. Listen in.
Tornado warning for northwestern Clinton County in south central Illinois, northeastern St. Clair County in southwestern Illinois.
East of St. Louis. Alright, guys, this event is actually starting to fire off a little bit more now. So, yep. I mean, yeah, I do see some rotation. Like up once you get north of this area, it's more of a line cut. So it's not gonna be your long track tornadoes. It could be like your quick spin up tornadoes. Yeah, I think it's time to open two tabs. Guess who's back on two tabs? The GR2 analyst now. I'm sick of flipping from each radar. So I just want to go down and like do that, like to have the multiple tabs now. So there's more stuff active. Yeah, I am watching out for this rotation near White Church. This is why the storm is tornado warning, got some turbulence on it. So honestly, just seeing will it produce or not? Will it produce? I'm concerned for some rotation up here soon. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing gets tornado warned too. Just looking at it, but soon we're gonna have to switch radar sites. Let's see which data looks better. Still looks better on Springfield one. But I mean, I do still see some rotation. It's take shelter for living Trenton, Illinois, and Germantown. Take shelter for live anywhere in those areas. Take a look at the storms near Lincoln too. Near Breacher City. Still do got that rotation, so take shelter if you live there too. Guys, I might be streaming tomorrow. It depends. There's a 5% chance of tornadoes. Really depends if I'm going to be streaming or not. Depends how it is. But I mean, we do got still that rotation near White Church. A little bit of some contamination just because we're in such a bad radar zone. We honestly can't really do much about that. Cannot really do much about that. But I still think this thing could produce, honestly. This thing could produce a tornado if it really wants it. Because, I mean, let's take a look at meso-analysis. New news. They canceled some of the tornado watch for St. Louis. St. Louis is not under a tornado watch anymore. They have canceled. You see, guys, they have canceled some of the tornado watch, guys. Yeah, this thing's probably not gonna let. Yeah, by 10 p.m., this tornado watch is gonna be fully canceled in my. Yeah, by 10 p.m. Dude, I don't know what's going on in the PDS tornado watch. Literally one blob of storms in this entire thing. New day one outlook in 3 minutes, by the way. We're gonna see if like less of a risk in this area. I think it honestly might be bumped down to 10%, honestly. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think it's staying 15. I could be wrong though. Definitely this area is gonna get downgraded. Take a look at St. Louis. Yeah, I am still watching out for the rotation and some turbulence. So this thing could get going near Trenton. So take shelter if you live in this area. I'm still concerned for the storm near White Church because if this thing wants it, this thing could produce very easily. The environment's there, so you gotta watch out for that. Check, did they post a new day one outlook yet? They didn't post it yet. Any minute, guys, they're gonna post the new day one outlook. That's also gonna determine how long we're gonna be live for. The threat is still there, guys, so the threat is not out of the woods. We've been live for about an hour so far. Not that much has gone on, but so watch out for that rotation near White Church. Sure. Still gotta watch out for that. Might be butchering that name though, so my bad. 1 inch size hail on this thing, so this thing's probably not gonna be a destructive anymore. I'm watching out for some rotation near Bakersfield, honestly. Near South Fork. That could be a concern, honestly. Some rotation here. This thing could go tornado warning too. I've been saying that for a while though, so new day one outlook any minute. New day one outlook, literally, it should have came out any second now. Uh, I see near Trenton. You have a little bit of rotation starting to strengthen on this thing, but you gotta watch out for that. Alright, we have a tornado in progress near Trenton, Illinois. So the storm we were looking at. There's a tornado on the ground here. We do have a CC drop here, guys.
Tornado
A
warning
tornado
for
on the
northeastern
ground.
Shannon
There
County in
it is.
south
Confirmed
central Missouri.
tornado. And we also do have a. Alright, so I was right about that too. I was right about this tornado warning that I said it was gonna probably get issued soon. A tornado warning north of the tornado warning. So we do got a tornado warning has been issued, but we need to take a look at the tornado in progress near Trenton. This is a pretty decent debris signature. So a tornado is on. So we do have the first confirmed tornado of the night here, guys. Damaging tornado. First tornado of the night, guys. Yeah, the storms are firing off in the area that I circled before. I said once they get into that area, it's probably going to be. I was also talking about how this storm had a. Guys, remember when I talked about how this storm had a decent amount of rotation that I think they're going to warn it? And then they ended up warning. It's a small tornado warning, but I'm more concerned for the ongoing tornado on the ground heading straight for a city near Trenton. All right, good news. Debris. Oh, girl, that's great news. Oh, it spared the city. That's great news. That is great news. As you can see, the tornado on the ground near Trenton. So take shelter, live in Breeze, Germantown. It's the first confirmed tornado of the night, guys. So you guys gotta take the storm seriously. Still didn't issue the new outlook, by the way. As you can see, though, near Trenton, you have a confirmed tornado on the ground right now, and a new tornado warning has been issued.
Tornado warning for southeastern Washington County in east central Missouri, southwestern St.
All
Genevieve
right.
County in southeastern Missouri, western St. Francois County in southeastern Missouri.
All right, so that is not surprising, too. I was also looking at this storm, thinking it could go tornado warning just by looking at the rotation on the storm right there. So that's another one not very surprising, honestly, but there's another tornado warning, guys. So this event is starting to come back, guys. But what's crazy is all this is still not happening in this PDS tornado watch, guys. No real storms formed in this PDS tornado watch, but these storms are starting to move into that area, though, guys. So you gotta watch out for that. Still do got a confirmed tornado in Trenton, though, near Breeze and Germantown. Guys, we might be live for a little longer just because a lot of tornado warnings are starting to fire off now. 6 tornado warnings right now. Just waiting for the new radar scan. Yep, still confirmed tornado likely on the ground right now. I do see a debris ball. Never mind, I don't. Alright, this tornado might have lifted off the ground, which is great news if that's the case. But this is the first confirmed tornado warning of the night, though, so you gotta watch out for that. Hold on, I could be seeing possibly another area rotation near Germantown. This storm could potentially have 2 areas rotation. This is what the quasi-linear convective system, a QLCS tornado threat is. But there could be multiple tornadoes within the same line. These are likely going to be spin-up tornadoes, though no long-track tornadoes here.
Tornado warning for southeastern Reynolds County in southeastern Missouri.
Extension to the tornado warning. Yeah, the new day one outlook is actually taking a little bit of time to come in. Oh, never mind. New day one outlook has been issued. New day one outlook. I'm just waiting for it to update on my end. Let's take a look at these storms, though. See, yep, we still might have a tornado possibly on the ground, according to radar. We still do got a tornado warning on the ground. I don't know why it's just canceled, guys. I think this is a glitch on GR2 Analyst that it says these warnings are canceled, but I don't know. Just to say, we still do got a tornado on the ground here near Breeze and near Germantown. But let's take a look at. Oh yeah, we still do got a lot of rotation on these storms. I think it might be better if we switch the radar site now. I mean, I'll still stick to it. I'm gonna reset GR, guys. Alright, new day one is not out on GR yet, but should be out soon. So it looks like they kept the 15% significant chance of tornadoes. They did keep it, guys. So they are confident that these storms are going to intensify as they get into that zone. So that is very interesting, guys. I see in better detail once they actually update this thing. Yeah, can I have cake now, if you don't mind? If you do not mind at all. Thank you. As you could see, though, pretty concerned, though, because Storm Prediction Center is still confident that these storms could produce those long track tornadoes. So we might be live for a little longer. I'll probably be live till maybe 10, maybe. Depends how it goes. Take a look what people are saying on Twitter about the outlook. Yeah, but still, honestly, I'm kind of surprised they're getting downgraded. But I mean, there is a threat I could still see. So, guys, like I said again, the Storm Prediction Center does have faith that that these storms should potentially still be tornadic. I mean, southern Missouri is firing off right now with tornado warnings. So, all right, there it is. I'm literally gonna X out everything but the SPC outlook. Our updated SPC outlook is out. We still do have a 15% significant chance of tornadoes, guys. So this event is in fact not finished. We're actually probably entering the peak of the event now, believe it or not. See, look, most of these storms are actually in that 15%. So we are likely entering the peak of this event. around now, guys. So this is gonna be, guys. This is actually gonna be a decent overnight threat, guys. Now, this is going to be an overnight threat. All right, let me put everything back now. Overnight threat, guys. So if I didn't have school tomorrow, I'll probably be streaming longer. But see how it goes, you know? Dude, these storms in Missouri are literally entering such a big radar hole right now. It's not even funny. Still have some rotation near Park Hills, though. Still a confirmed tornado. Oh, that coupling near Germantown is really starting to tighten up. I wouldn't be surprised if this recycles and kind of tries to drop another storm, honestly. Still some rotation here, guys. So, wrong radar. Springtown. Yeah, I'm still concerned for rotation here. Yeah, we still got a destructive tag on these storms, guys. So look, guys, sorry about the radar quality. It's really bad right now because we're very far from British. We're in a big radar hole right now, which is not help our situation. But I mean, it is there, so we got to deal with it, you know. But as you could see, though, still some isolated rotation here. Not the most strong rotation. Well, like it's probably not going to imminently be on the ground, but you do got to watch out for these storms. As you can see, take a look at. I am still concerned for the rotation here near Germantown. Oh wait, yeah, that's on the ground. All right, we got another tornado on the ground near Germantown. Confirmed via CC drop. You got a confirmed tornado on the ground. So this thing has recycled near Germantown, guys. The storm has recycled. The storm has recycled. And it is producing a tornado right now. So take shelter if you live in Beckmeyer. Take shelter if you live anywhere in these areas. Take shelter if you live anywhere in these areas. New tornado ring. It's definitely an extension. Yep.
Tornado warning for
Extension.
northeastern Clinton County in south central
Extension.
Illinois, southern
That's
Fayette
not
County in
surprising.
south
This thing's
central
on the
Illinois,
ground right
Marion
now.
County in south central Illinois.
Could this thing potentially be doing a cell splitter, maybe? No, not really. There it is. Confirmed tornado for Shellums, Junction City, and Hoffman. Oh no! Oh, that debris ball is getting bigger. That means it's destroying stuff. Oh, this could be a large tornado. This could be a large tornado, guys. Wow, this is getting concerning. Yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty populated area. That's not good. Yeah, spectrum which shows turbulence ball. Yeah, strong tornado on the ground right now, likely, guys. Strong tornado. Confirmed tornado by National Weather Service and on radar. Radar confirms this tornado because look, guys, see this big CC drop? That indicates a big area of debris, guys. So, yeah, this is not good, guys. Let's see if I can get this tornado on radar on 3D. Alright, I can't, it's fine. But check on the tornadoes down here. I got. Oh yeah, that debris ball's spinning. Oh yeah, this. Oh no. Oh, this storm's heading right for a city. Storm is heading right for Carlo. I can't pronounce. This storm's heading right for this area though. Big debris signature. Say prayers right now, cause yeah, cause this thing seems like a pretty big tornado. It's the second tornado in the night, I believe. New tornado warning.
Tornado warning for northwestern Crawford County in east central Illinois, northern Jasper County in southeastern Illinois, western Clark County in east
That's
central
an
Illinois,
extension
Cumberland County in
to
east
green
central
up
Illinois,
here.
northeastern Effingham County in south central Illinois.
New mesoscale discussion. Tornado potential increasing with these cells. Guys, I kind of call this. I said on my area. Let me compare thing I did. Right. I said this area is gonna at 8:30 an hour ago. I said this area is gonna intensify. Look what the National Weather Service's zone was. So I was pretty accurate with that. Oh my goodness. Let's get back on track. My bad. My bad. Alright, we have a PDS. A particularly dangerous situation. Heading. Oh, that went right through the city. That went right through the town. We have a PDS. A particularly dangerous situation right now. A PDS. This is the second worst tornado warning you could get, guys. Second worst tornado warning you can get. We have a PDS, a particularly dangerous situation for Cherry, Boulder, and Salem. Gotta put a PDS, a particularly dangerous situation, and a big debris ball. So take shelter immediately if you live anywhere in these areas. This is not a drill, guys. This is not a drill. We could be entering another radar hole here soon. This is not a drill. We have a PDS tornado with confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado on the ground right now. A large and extremely dangerous tornado has been confirmed. Move to an interior room with the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Yeah, guys, this is a problem. A PDS, a particularly dangerous situation. Tornado warning has been issued. One of the worst tornado warnings you could get. Second worst tornado warning you could get, guys. So, this is not good. As you can see, guys, I am very concerned. We do have a strong CC drop right now on this storm right now, guys. So, yeah, the storm has produced 2 tornadoes, guys. The storm has produced 2 tornadoes, guys. So this is, yeah, this is the first PDS. First PDS of the night. First PDS of the night. Oh, I hope this thing weakens us 1 second to the next update, hopefully. Alright. Still waiting on that update, but I haven't checked up on the storms down here in a while. Still some rotation, but the storms down here are weak in a little with rotation, so that's amazing news. So you can watch out for that, but I'm most concerned about this PDS, particularly dangerous situation tornado warning. 5 seconds till it updates. 4, 3, 1. Alright, another 30 seconds. I am very concerned for the storm, though, guys, because it's one of the worst tornado warnings you could get, guys. Don't be scared, be prepared, so you gotta watch out for this. 2, 1, update. I I don't know what's taking so long for the correlation coefficient to update, but you have pretty strong rotation. This is a life-threatening situation. Take shelter immediately in Sandoval, Junction City, Central City, Hoffman, and ODIN. The ODIN, this storm is heading pretty much straight for you, unfortunately, guys. This is rare for this long track, possibly long track tornado in this type of situation, but this is not a drill, guys. Alright, good news. CC dropped weaker, but this thing's likely still on the ground. This tornado likely weakened, but this thing could recycle at any moment, guys. Any moment this thing could recycle. So, you're not out of the woods yet, guys. As you can see, though, so you got that debris ball. Look at it earlier, guys. Look how big this debris ball was earlier. This thing wasn't a joke earlier.
It's cold in here. It's cold.
No, I'm good.
I'm cold.
I'm probably streaming for another 20 minutes, David. It really depends. I've been streaming for about an hour and a half so far. I've been streaming for about an hour and a half so far. Would you have a confirmed PDS, a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning right now? It's one of the worst tornado warnings you could get, guys. Alright, guys. The National Weather Service has just canceled the PDS. I can help you if I want. I'm going to take a shower. It'll take about 15 minutes, though. I might still be live, David. It depends how it is.
Tornado warning for East Central
So I'm
Fountain County
already
in
getting
West
a little
Central
tired.
Indiana, Southern Tippecanoe County in West Central Indiana, Southwestern Clinton County in Central Indiana, Northwestern Boone County in Central Indiana, Northern Montgomery County in West Central Indiana.
So, David, I've been covering this, like this entire event, I've been covering it since 5 p.m. Eastern, but on live stream it's an hour and a half. But I've technically been on this computer covering weather on Blaze's stream since like 5 p.m. As you can see, though, I am concerned for this tornadic rotation. Alright. How long ago was 5 p.m.? I've been live. I've been doing weather for 4 hours and a half. Alright, David. I've been live for 4 hours and a half. Not live for 4 hours and a half, but covering for 4 hours and a half. Alright, guys. As you could see, you gotta watch out. Still a tornado on the ground, guys. So you guys aren't out of the woods if you live in these areas. I'm very I'm concerned for the storm, guys. Let's get an update on the Springfield storm. Alright, this tornado warning is probably gonna get canceled over here. Alright, still some rotation, guys. Still some rotation. Still some rotation. Alright, guys, I'm still concerned. I think they might cancel the tornado warning, though, to be completely honest. Because rotation kind of died out a little, but they might keep it. Kind of 50-50 chance. New tornado warning.
Tornado warning for Southeastern Howell County in South Central
Indiana,
Missouri,
yeah.
Southwestern Oregon County in South Central Missouri.
So they did kind of. That's interesting. Oh yeah, that's not surprising. So we do have another rotating thunderstorm, guys, near Laketon. So Take shelter if you live in these areas. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a little tired, so my friend may help me to take over soon. See how that goes, but spectrum width does indicate some turbulence, guys, so I wouldn't be surprised if this storm could potentially produce a tornado. It really depends, though, on like how the situation works and stuff. No CC drop, so that's good news. But tornado warning has updated. New tornado warning. Wow.
Tornado warning for northeastern Fulton County in north central Arkansas, north central Sharp County in north central Arkansas.
Oh yeah, because it is going south. That's why. If you guys would like to like and subscribe to get this information out to more people. All right, great news, guys. This tornado is no longer on the ground, guys. No longer on the ground. So I got a meeting a little snack, but as you see, a little bit of rotation near Farmington. I am concerned, though, for these storms once they get into this favorable environment. See, I think there was 2 tornadoes reported today. Ah, they didn't update it yet. But guys, I am still concerned for these storms. Tornado warning has been allowed to expire up here near Park Hills, so that is great news, guys. We still have 8 tornado warnings on the board, though, guys. Near Ellington, I still do see some rotation here, guys, so still gotta watch out for that. But as you could see, though, still some rotation on the storm that was once a confirmed tornado. Actually, it was once a PDS. But that's less of a concern now. Which, thank goodness, it's no longer on the ground. It could always re-strengthen, though. But let's take a look at these storms on the Missouri-Arkansas border. That's crazy. Look, these storms are actually closer to the Little Rock radar now. So we're technically going to be using the Little Rock radar now for a little bit. My bad. Which is going to be very interesting, guys. Actually, I am concerned. We're still in a big radar, but I do see some rotation here, guys. If you live in Lake, then take shelter immediately. Like this storm is a pretty big storm, guys, heading into your area. How do all these YouTubers stream for literally like over like 8, 9 hours? I'm tired with an hour and a half of streaming. I think it's because I was covering this like off stream since like 5 p.m. probably. Probably that's why, honestly. But that's honestly probably the reason. But getting back on track, as you could see, still a 15% significant chance of tornado. That cape and that significant tornado parameter is still a factor, even though it is a little weaker. I still expect it to be a pretty decent scenario, but as you could see, still tornado warning in effect for Sandoval and Sound. I mean, Salmon, my bad, dude. I'm losing it right now. Actually, looking back at the Little Rock storm, this tornado warning might get expired now near Wilderness, or they might extend it. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm more concerned for the storm down here because we do have that rotation still being indicated here. Still do have that risk of it being that radar indicated rotation. So it could be actually pretty strong. So I am worried about this for the future. But did they just issue a new tornado warning? Oh no, that was just updated. Let's check back on the storms near the St. Louis area. You're back, David. You want to help me out a little? You want to help me out a little, David? All right, call me on Snapchat. You know what to do. All right. You know, I'll give you a call. All right, we're calling my weather friend David right now to help us out. David, how
Hello.
have you been?
Oh, hello. All
Hey,
right, just a
David.
second. I'm gonna put you in my ear because I'm sure it's echoing.
All right, you're a little low. That's why.
That's probably why. All right, let me put you in my ear.
All right, let's see if I can hear you better.
All right. Oh, well, you are on my phone. That's why.
Oh yeah. I've been streaming about an hour and 40 minutes so far.
Wow. Do you have video?
Wait, do I even have that? Let me check. I forgot if I even have
Just
your
if you don't.
scene.
Oh, do you know what the link is? Okay. Yeah. What's You know what the link is? I forgot.
Circling. It's like bubbling.
Yeah, it's because I'm not in there. Do you know what the link was, Colin? What is it? Storm WX. All right. You see my camera? Yep. Okay, that means I'm in there. Perfect. I'm getting my microphone connected, so it might
Alright,
echo.
you're good.
All right.
I don't know why I'm so tired. I only stream an hour 40 minutes, or is it because I've been covering it offline since 5 p.m.?
That might be why. Since 5 p.m.
That's probably why. I mean, wait, you're still technically covering it good though, right? Even if you're not live, I mean, it's still technically covering it, even though you're not talking that much though.
Yeah, that's true. All right, can you see
And
me?
I was on Blaze stream from for like an hour too, so
Yeah. Yeah, do you see me now?
let me check.
Yeah. Also, I switched microphones,
I
so they
switched
should be able to hear me
microphones, so they
better.
should be able to hear me better. realize I muted my audio completely on this scene. So let me. All right, all right. You want to take over? Because I need like a 2 minute break.
Yeah, you deserve a
Yeah, you
break.
deserve a break.
It's a
All
little
right,
echo,
go
but
for
I
it.
mean, it's
all
a
right, go
little
for it.
lagging though.
Oof.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Is it
Is
still?
it
Is it
See it on
easy
my
to see
easy
still?
to see
screen,
still?
and a little echo too.
All
I
right.
don't know
All right.
why, but
Yeah, the echo
Yeah,
will
the
be
echo
on
will
your
be on
side, I
your
think.
side, I think.
all right. So it's not on the stream side.
Yeah, it's probably,
Yeah, it's probably
yeah.
yeah.
So
All
if you
right,
So
need,
if you
just
need, just
take over
capture the
now.
audio from Snapchat.
All
All
right.
right.
Hello there,
Hello there,
everybody. I'm
everybody.
David
I'm
Alford
David
here
Alford
with
here with
your
your
weather
weather
updates. We're
updates. We're
tracking some
tracking some
severe weather
severe
out
weather
there
out
across
there across
portions
portions
of the
of the
Central
Central
Plains and
Plains and
across,
across.
let's see
Let's
here,
see
the
here, the
Midwest as
Midwest as
well. For
well. For
starters
starters,
here, we
here
have
we
some
have some
severe
severe
weather, of
weather, of
course, in
course,
North
in North
Texas right
Texas
now.
right now.
Severe
Severe
thunderstorm warnings, of
thunderstorm
course,
warnings,
we're
of course, we're
watching.
watching.
There's a
There's
low
a low
risk. Some of
risk.
these
Some of
could be
these could be
tornadic, but we'll
tornadic,
keep
but we'll
eyes
keep
on
eyes
that.
on that.
Supercells are
Supercells are
blossoming
blossoming
as
as
the cap
the
has
cap has
broke in
broke in
portions of
portions of
Texas, but
Texas,
where
but where
tonight's
tonight's
main
main
event,
event,
severe
severe
weather,
weather,
is
is
all
all
across
across
portions
portions
of
of
southeastern
southeastern
Missouri,
Missouri,
portions of
portions of
central
central
Illinois,
Illinois,
where we
where
have
we have
ongoing
ongoing
tornado
tornado
warnings
warnings
right
right
now
now
for us
for us
this
this
evening. Take
evening.
a look
Take a
at
look at
this.
this.
A
A
tornado
tornado
warning
warning
radar
radar
indicator
indicator
right
right
now
now
northeast of
northeast of
Salem,
Salem,
right at
right
the
at the
state
state
line
line
right
right
now
now
of
of
Missouri
Missouri
and
and
Arkansas right
Arkansas
now,
right
I
now, I
believe.
believe.
So
So
again,
again,
there's
there's
an
an
ongoing
ongoing
tornado
tornado
warning
warning
that
that
we
we
are
are
watching
watching
right
right
now. And
now.
let's
Let's
see
see
where
where
the
the
potential
potential
of
of
this
this
tornado
tornado
is
is
at.
at.
Looking
Looking
at
at
velocity,
velocity,
area of
area of
rotation.
rotation.
Let's
Let's
see.
see.
Area of
Area of
rotation, I
rotation, I
believe,
believe,
would
would
probably
probably
be
be
somewhere
somewhere
right
right
here,
here,
maybe,
maybe,
or
or
here.
here.
So
So
maybe,
maybe,
well, I'll
I'll
say
say
right
right
here
here
probably
probably
because
because
we
we
have the
have the
blue and
blue and
red
red
coming in
coming in
together.
together.
Some
So
area of
area of
rotation
rotation
right
right
here
here,
just to
just
the
to the
west of
west of Fire,
right
right
now
now
in
in
southern
southern
Missouri.
Missouri.
So
So
again,
again,
we'll
we'll
watch
watch
that. Then
that.
we have
We have
another
another
tornado
tornado
warning for
warning
the
for the
northeast of
northeast of
there,
there,
northeast of
northeast of
Alton,
Alton,
another area
another
of
area of
circulation. This is
circulation.
where
This
we
is where
have
we have
rotation
rotation
happening right
happening right
now
now
in this
in this
storm.
storm.
And then we
And then we
have
have
another tornado
another
warning
tornado
over
warning over
here,
here,
and area
and area of
rotation
rotation
will be
will
right
be right
here,
here,
just to the
just to the
west of
west of
Pediment,
Pediment,
again,
again
in
in
portions of
portions of
southeastern
southeastern
Missouri.
Missouri.
And
And
then we have
then we have
another
another
tornado
tornado
warning.
warning.
I know,
I
so
know,
many
so many
tornado
tornado
warnings.
warnings.
Then we have
Then we have
another
another
tornado
tornado
warning
warning
for the
for the
Salem
Salem
area
area
this
this
evening.
evening.
Area of
Area of
spin
spin
will be
will be
right
right
here,
here,
again,
again,
just north
just
of
north of
Salem.
Salem.
And then we
And then
have
we have
another
another
tornado
tornado
warning
warning
that is
that is
over
over
here
here
towards
towards
Toledo.
Toledo.
And
And
this
this
is
is
going to
going to
be
be
in
in
Ohio.
Ohio.
So
So
just
just
in
in
Toledo,
Toledo,
Ohio,
Ohio,
really
really
east of
east of
Toledo,
Toledo,
Ohio.
Ohio.
We
We
have
have
a
a
little
little
line of
line of
storms
storms
here
here
with a
with a
few
few
little
little
embedded
embedded
areas of
areas of
circulation. So
circulation.
a
So a
few
few
little
little
areas of
areas of
rotation
rotation
underway
underway
right
right
now
now
in
in
this
this
line.
line.
And
And
then
then
as
as
we
we
go
go
to
to
Kentucky,
Kentucky,
we
we
have
have
a
a
tornado
tornado
warning
warning
in
in
Louisville,
Louisville,
Kentucky
Kentucky
right
right
now.
now.
Oh,
Oh
wait,
wait,
no, we
no we
don't.
don't.
This
This
is
is
a
a
flash
flash
flood
flood
warning,
warning
actually,
actually
in the
in
Louisville,
Louisville,
Kentucky
Kentucky
area.
area.
We
We
actually do
actually do
have
have
a
a
live
live
camera
camera
in
in
Louisville,
Louisville,
Kentucky,
Kentucky,
or
or
Louisville,
Louisville,
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Here's
Here's
that
that
live
live
shot
shot
for
for
you
you
this
this
evening,
evening,
and you
and
can
you can
see it
see it
is
is
pretty
pretty
overcast
overcast
out
out
there.
there.
All the
All the
rain
rain
really
really
is
is
actually
actually
to
to
the
the
south of Louisville, Kentucky. So you can see where that line of clouds is at. That's where all the rain is at. Right here, it's some
Tornado
clearing, but
warning
not
for
100% clearing.
northeastern
But
Marion County in
again, there
south
are some
central Illinois.
showers
showers
out
out
there,
there.
again,
Again,
just
just
south
south
of
of
the
the
city
city
of
of
Louisville,
Louisville,
Kentucky. But
Kentucky.
again,
But
a
again, a
flash flood
flash flood
warning
warning
underway. Those
underway.
are the
Those are the
strong
strong
storms
storms
approaching
approaching
Frankfort,
Frankfort,
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
All
All
right, so
right,
as
so
of
as of
right
right
now, we
now,
don't
we don't
have
have
any
any
confirmed
confirmed
tornadoes
tornadoes
according
according
to
to
radar.
radar.
It's
It's
just
just
radar
radar
indicated
indicated
tornado
tornado
warnings,
warnings,
thankfully.
thankfully.
Of
Of
course, we
course, we
never
never
want
want
any
any
confirmed
confirmed
tornadoes.
tornadoes.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately,
tonight
tonight
we've
we've
had a
had a
few
few
couple
couple
confirmed
confirmed
tornadoes,
tornadoes,
but
but
as of
as of
right
right
now. We don't have any confirmed tornadoes for the time being right now. I am aware there's an echo. I cannot fix the echo. That will be on Chris's side because the only way there
Yeah,
to
I'm
be causing an
bad.
echo, the only reason why there's an echo would be on Chris's end because he has the Snapchat call going right
Oh
now.
wait, I
So
think I might know the problem. Could it be that I'm using audio output capture and then
can they hear me from your computer from Snapchat?
yeah, they hear me from the
That's
the
why.
Snapchat.
My microphone's on right here.
Which so if I mute you on the audio output, would they still hear you or no? Alright. Alright, so let's see. Let's test it. All right, I'm gonna see if they're still here. Oh, now they don't hear you. All right, that's weird. Because I think I almost have to use the output audio. Yeah, and I use my headphones and stuff. Yeah.
All right, so we went through all the tornado warnings. Let's talk about portions of northeast Texas real quick. Look at these. These are some monster supercells right now. A severe thunderstorm warning producing tennis ball-sized hail right now just to the northeast of Dallas, east of Rockwell. Look at this. Windland area getting impacted by tennis ball-sized hail. Where we have that black core of hail. That's where we're experiencing some of that very large hail. But look at this. Flash flood warning for Dallas County. It looks like a flood warning's been issued.
Tornado warning
To the
for
southeast of the
northeastern
storm.
Oregon
Not a severe
County in
thunderstorm
south
warning
central
for
Missouri.
Silver Springs. Again, all of that is in northeast Texas this evening. Also, a reminder, a severe thunderstorm watch in effect tonight for Dallas and Fort Worth, points northeast, and a severe thunderstorm watch for southeastern Oklahoma and portions of Arkansas in a severe watch tonight. Then we have, of course, this giant tornado watch in yellow. Then this purple shaded color, which you don't see rarely often, is a PDS, particularly dangerous situation tornado watch.
Tornado
This is
warning
meaning that
for
perhaps
southern
some
Carter
tornadoes,
County in
some of these could be
southeastern
violent,
Missouri,
yeah, through your
northern
radar or
Ripley
larger
County in
potentially.
southeastern
And if
Missouri.
any of those do develop, they could bring the potential for some life-threatening tornadoes. So this region here in purple has the greatest chance. Not everybody in the purple shaded color will have a tornado, but about a good chunk of this area will have that potential. So again, stay weather aware. Make sure you have a way to receive weather alerts throughout the night tonight. It looks like we just got a new tornado warning that just got issued from the
Tornado
National
warning
Weather
for
Service.
southeastern Tippecanoe
Yeah, 2
County in
minutes ago,
west
tornado
central
warning for Carter and
Indiana,
Ripley counties to
southern
southeastern
Clinton
Missouri,
County in
just
central
west of Poplar
Indiana,
Bluff. Again, a
northern
new
Boone
tornado
County in
warning just
central
got issued.
Indiana,
We have a storm
northeastern
chaser.
Montgomery County
Nick
in
is
west
getting
central
closer and
Indiana.
closer to the storm. Let's see if we can catch any lightning from a shot or anything like that. I think there was a little bit of lightning maybe just now, but we'll wait another second to see if you can see any cool lightning coming from the storm as he is going closer into the tornado warning. So we'll wait like another few seconds here, and if it doesn't show anything, we'll exit off this feed and go back to the radar. But again, he is driving out there right now. Again, in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. This is Nick out there for us right now. So stay safe out there, Nick, and to anybody else storm chasing out there, stay safe tonight. But again, this is a tornado warning in the PDS tornado watch zone. So again, we're watching this right now. Then in towards Mount Vernon, we have a tornado warning right now, just for the Salem area. Air rotation, according to radar, will be about here, just south of Banster, west of Luca, and portions of southeastern Missouri. Again, this is where we're in the area spend this evening. And then we have another area rotation just towards the Cassie area. Again, in Missouri, southeast
Tornado
Cassie,
warning for
south of
central Wayne
Martinsville.
County in
There's
southeastern
York
Missouri.
over there outside of the tornado warning. So heads up for you guys over there. That storm, if it's still rotating, could come your direction here throughout the next little bit. So again, generally speaking, it is a busy evening out there with multiple tornado warnings out there and multiple weather alerts. We have over 10 tornado warnings right now, and fortunately, not a single tornado warning is confirmed or PDS or anything like that. So that is wonderful news this evening. But again, we go from severe weather watches to a tornado concern in the heart of the outbreak to back to severe watches in portions of the Fort Wayne area. I think that's a severe watch, or maybe Indianapolis, and the severe watch across the Central Plains, South Central Plains, and across the Midwest. All right, Chris, are you still here?
I'm still here.
All right, so it's a wild night tonight with a lot of weather alerts, of course,
Yep.
unfolding through the country. Millions of people being impacted from severe weather this evening. Yeah, it's a wild night tonight, Chris.
We got a lot of tornado warnings issued now.
Over 10.
Yeah, Greenville just got a tornado warning, so that's interesting. I said at 8:30, David, I'm gonna pull it up on screen right now. I said I believe this area is gonna start to fire off with severe weather. When you see it on the screen, I was kind of right. I said like the
You were
Greenville
right.
area, this area.
Mm-hmm. You
I think
were
I
right
pretty
about
much
that. Yeah.
nailed this area. I did pretty good on that.
Oh yeah, you did.
Because if you look at the mesoscale discussion, it almost looks the exact same.
That is true.
I'm
You
surprised. Are
said
you
that
surprised they
tornado for Greenville?
tornado warning?
Yeah, for Greenville. Yeah. I see that.
Dude, we're in such a bad radar hole though, David. It's actually bad.
I know. I'm noticing this. This is not looking good for this area.
Look how blurry the radar data is. It's crazy.
Next, we need to invest money for this area. This area needs some new radar.
Yeah, they should put a radar site, yeah, right in, like, around, probably around Wilderness. Yeah, around that area should be a new radar. But it costs a lot of money to make those, so.
That is true. That is true. Only weather stations, weather cameras were, or weather radars are cheap. Unfortunately, they're not.
Yep. As you see though, guys, we do have take shelter immediately if you live in Greenville. You have a tornadic supercell that is approaching your area. Not the most strong rotation, but it could also be that we're so far from the radar site too, so that's why just take shelter immediately. I'm gonna check on the Paducah one. Let's see if I can get better radar data from there. 4 people watching. Thank you, guys. Seems like we're gonna get better radar data if we use the Paducah radar site now. Seems like we get better radar data in that area.
And when you're ready to throw it to me, I have an update.
I'm just gonna say this one thing real quick. As you can see, for the Greenville storm, I mean, it is ice layer rotation, but you gotta watch out for that. Actually, one more thing, I'm gonna check up on St. Louis real quick. St. Louis radar. I think we're actually closer to not using St. Louis now for these storms. Pretty crazy at this. Oh, new tornado warning.
Tornado warning for
Where is it?
western Richland County in southeastern Illinois, Clay
It's
County
an
in south
extension
central
to the one
Illinois.
I was about to talk about.
Oh yeah, this one I'm ready to talk about.
Yep, new tornado warning near Louisville. So this is part of a quasi-linear convective system, a QLCS tornado risk now. And that's about it for me. All right, I'm gonna pass it over to you, David. There you
All right,
go.
thank you, Chris.
That goes actually better for some reason now.
I know, as Chris was talking about, they just issued a newer tornado warning for the Frankfurt area in Indiana, just near Thorntontown, just to the west here, an area of rotation that we're watching right here, where you see that little blue shaded color, that's where we have an area of rotation. We do have a tornado warning that was for this storm further to the west. If you're in Kirkpatrick, Concord, Monroe, eventually your guys' tornado warning should drop off soon. Except for Monroe, you guys are in this newer tornado warning. So, again, Kirkpatrick, Conroe, get ready. You can be out your tornado shelters probably here sometime soon. But if you are in the Thorntown area, take cover now. A strong area of rotation that we're watching right now. Eventually, it'll come towards Reagan, Antelope, and in Mansend area. Heads up, guys. I get a strong area of rotation that we are monitoring right now on radar. And then maybe a new area of rotation starting to pop up near Scalato, Cambria, and then northwest of Kilmore. Mainly looks like a wind pocket right now, but again, with today's event, we could have some QLCS embedded tornadoes, and actually radar is also indicating that there's rotation being indicated too. So we'll have to see what they do with that. Area rotations weakened a little bit northwest of Thorntown, but still need you to take cover right now as we are watching the storms continuing to rotate for us this evening. Tornado warning just south of Luca right now, and east of Salem right now.
Tornado warning
Scan
for
came in,
northern Wayne County in south central
probably
Illinois.
generally in this area. Again, as we were mentioning, southwest of Louisville, or Louisville, that's something we're watching right now. And then going over here towards the Marshall area, we have a line of storms right now. You can see a damaging wind event most likely occurring right now. Probably wind speeds up to 40, 50 miles per hour, because maybe even 60, because there are some severe warnings in effect in this line of strong to severe storms. But again, right here, maybe a small QLCS type tornado was trying to develop, but looks like it did not succeed. Hopefully not, but again, that's further northeast of that original tornado warning. All right, going to the Greenville area, as Chris was talking about earlier, we were watching the storm continuing to rotate. New scan came in well west of Greenville, area spin northeast of Piedmont, but still some pretty decent area of rotation that we're continuing to watch right now. So I need you guys to be taking cover right now if you are in that tornado warning. We do have a couple storm chasers near the vicinity. We have Brad Arnold out there, which the stream is not working at the moment. We also have Corey out there in the storm. He's in Dudley, Missouri, which is in Stoddard County, Missouri. Here's his live shot. You guys coming towards the storms, I believe. So maybe soon we'll see some lightning on the shot, but as of right now.
Tornado warning for northern Crawford County in east central Illinois, southeastern Clark County in east central Illinois.
We have Brandon Kopic out there also streaming. His stream is down right now on my end. So again, that's the latest with what we are seeing with that. And then we have a few more storm chasers out there. Josa, he's out there right now. Mountain View, Missouri. It looks like he's getting a quick little dinner break at McDonald's. I don't blame him. I would too. So enjoy that McDonald's there, Josa. And then we have Matthew Jones out there also streaming, but his stream is down. Continuing to watch this tornado warning right now towards the Thayer area and portions of Missouri, I believe. Again, area rotation will be right here as it pushes off towards the east. So I need you guys to take cover right now. Again, if you are in this tornado warning. But again, as of right now, to recap everything, we do not have any firm tornadoes right now on velocity or storm chasers reporting any confirmed tornadoes. None of that as of right now is occurring. Again, which is wonderful news. All right, quick check of severe weather in northeast Texas. Looks like severe thunderstorm watch was allowed to get canceled or maybe expired. I'm not sure when the severe watch was supposed to expire for northeast Texas, but it looks like it either got canceled or expired, one of the two. But still, we got two, actually three different supercells right now, about two supercells here producing monster hail, up to tennis ball size hail in some of these storms in northeast Texas. So these are some intense storms right now. Very shocked they allowed these severe thunderstorm watch to be canceled or expired for this area. Starting a nice little C shape here with the storm. We'll have to see if it continues to curve. If it does, we'll have to keep our eyes on the potential of a low end tornado risk, but overall, we are losing daytime heating, so I do think that potential for tornadoes going away. We had a supercell pop up near Gulfway towards Hamilton. That's falling apart as it gets closer to Heiko, so things are looking A-okay for that region. But in the big picture, tons of severe weather happening right now, pretty much in portions of far northeastern Arkansas, into portions of southeastern Missouri, portions of central Illinois, going towards Indiana, and far western Ohio. Strong and severe thunderstorms again are all underway for millions of people here in the United States. All right, that's what I have in this check forecast. The weather right now on radar.
Randolph County in eastern Arkansas, northeastern Fulton County in north central Arkansas, northeastern Sharp County in north central Arkansas.
Dude, Arkansas is northern Arkansas and southern Missouri are actually firing off with tornado warnings right now. So let's go with that. David, I think I'm going to end the stream after this segment, if that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
We can still talk for a few minutes after, though.
All right.
All right, guys. As you can see, the radar data, guys, is really not good here, unfortunately. But I'm gonna do my best. Near green, but I do see a little bit of ice rotation. I'm gonna actually switch the radar sites to see which one like shows the better bet. Oh, that's even worse. I see near northern Arkansas though right now we just see some isolated rotation here. National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning though for this area in the northern Arkansas. It's just loading real quick, guys. Give it a minute. Near Dayton and Maynard. Take shelter immediately if you live anywhere in those areas. Let's take a look at the Louisville storm. Not Louisville, Louisville, my bad. See, rotation kind of died out a little, but they did warn us of that risk of a QL6 tornado threat. But I would not be surprised near West Union if we do have another extension to this tornado warning because I do see a decent amount of rotation there. And that was a live stream tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, David, for helping me. And we actually
Of
streamed
course.
2 hours today. So have a
Hey,
great
W.
night. I might be live tomorrow. It depends on how the event is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.